Eric, my man.
The best fans are right here.
The face of OVW calling themselves a revolution.
Wait
a
on.
second.
Josh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Josh,
You
the
just went and
referee
grabbed
just took
Doc
our.
Asa.
That's Tony Gunn.
Oh my God!
What the hell?
What just happened?
Oh, Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis coming out here. The numbers came not in their favor, but hold on,
Wait.
Cal.
Oh, Cal! Double DDT out of Cal! What the hell is that? J-Lo Levinci and another mess man!
Oh, hold on.
Luke Kurtis in pursuit.
Oh yeah!
Tony Gunn found his way to
Tony.
Get him!
the ramp.
His feet away!
Got
All
it.
he has to do, Brian! Cal gets it! Cal gets it!
Yeah.
Guns in!
Threatening that kill shot, Chris.
What the hell? What the hell just happened?
Man, he's mentored. The man he's called
No.
a friend.
No! This can't be real! What did you just do?
Turncoat Tony Gunn leads the WWE roster.
Tony
What?
Gunn and those Men in Black heading out the side door as the locker room empties. What just happened?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to OVW Rise. And what a show we have for you as we rocket towards Independence Rage. But folks, before we get to that, Linda Kay earlier today, you caught up with Cal Herro, who's having a rough time, as of late to say the least.
Yeah, so we've all have had a hard time with what happened last week, and I got a few words with Cal earlier today.
Let's go and check it out right now.
Well, so waiting for the arrival of Cal Herro, wanting to get a word from Cal after the despicable acts we saw last week from Tony Gunn and from the Hi.
It's good to see you.
I'm good. It's great to see you too.
What are you doing out here?
I'm actually waiting to get a word from you. I just want to get your thoughts, how you're feeling, where's your head at after last week's events.
Tony wasn't just a mentor for me. You know that, right?
I do.
He was someone I considered family. He was the first guy I ever got in the ring with here at OVW. Where my head's at? Just like everyone else, it's looking over my shoulder. This place was my home one day.
I know. We'll see how Cal is for his match tonight on Rise tonight as well.
Hush!
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest for OVW Rise is set for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Dinero and Superior.
Cut the music. I said cut the music. Hush. Hush. Clearly whoever's working the truck back there isn't listening. When I say cut my music, I mean cut my music. These people want to hear me speak. Hush. Referee, get over here, do your job, put a star in this ring. Now. Hush.
team of the Mammoth, Donovan Cecil, the 80s, baby, TW3, the OVW Tag Team Champions, Tusk and James.
Tusk and James ready for action here, but Tony Evans, Josh, not too pleased with this promo being cut off.
No, not at all.
Hold on. What?
Oh.
We're getting some guests here at ringside. The number one contenders for those tag team championships, Independence Rage getting that opportunity, Linda.
That's right, Brian and Luca. Yeah. Come on over, Dustin.
Here, guys, I'll even do the honors.
Well, look at this. Dustin Jackson and Jake Wallace joining us.
Welcome.
Yo, DJ, what's up, man? It's good to see ya.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, and look at this. TW3 starting to light up Superior Tony Evans. And, let me ask you this, DJ. My question for you is, you and Jake Lawless, the number one contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships, you've almost kind of been thrown together, much like TW3 and Donovan Cecil, but you've seemed to gel. Do you guys have a plan on how you want to attack the champions or approach that match?
Honestly, it's just about the preparation. I trust Jake. Jake trusts me, and we're just going to go out there and we're going to try our best. We've been training hard in the gym. We know they're an incredible team. Look at that incredible athleticism from Donovan right there.
Yeah, now how do you plan on counteracting a dropkick from a man the size of Donovan Cecil? I mean, I'll be completely honest with you here, DJ. You've got one of the best drop kicks in OVW history, but Cecil might have the biggest.
That is true. He does probably have the biggest, but, all I can do is be in the best shape possible and hope for the best outcome.
That's right. I mean,
You're selling yourself. Now, biggest ain't always best here, and it's absolutely not.
Well, I can hear you there, Jake. I can hear you.
Hold up.
You boys just getting
Donovan
close.
is, yes, one of the biggest, and that night will be the biggest in the ring. Still doesn't make him the best.
Well, and those are strong words from you there, Jake, and I get it. The fact that you have been here in OVW, you understand what it takes to be a champion here in OVW, and DJ, so do you. Multiple-time champions here sitting beside us, Linda. Well, hang on. Big J Dinero comes in. And Donovan Cecil just looks more like he's annoyed. No, that is not the guy you want to make angry whatsoever. And look at this. Hang on.
So, every week.
Receiving of that, I've been there. That ain't feeling good.
Well, no, and Jake, how do you plan on getting yourself out of situations like that on June 29th?
Well, after we've worked them several times in a row, we know the same absolute thing. And it's the same move they've done every week. We know it now.
And I was going to say that.
We've got the edge. We're able to anticipate what they're going to throw at us. We know if they're sticking us in the corner, what's coming next.
Oh, no, you're right. You've faced them in the ring multiple times. Oh, no. Hang on. Oh, Donovan Cecil almost trying to go for a plancha there.
You know what? Every week
We don't want to become Independence Rage. Oh, my God.
Oh! TW3 flying to the outside. TW3 with those kicks to the chest there.
I was going to say, guys, week in, week out, Tusk and Chains has a unique offense, unique style, which I know you two do as well. We see every week the two of you just connecting more. I'm excited when I see you guys in the ring. So as far as preparation, do you have some unique offense you plan to use against Tusk and Chains as well?
If I told you that, then, I guess our plan would be out there.
Yeah, you'd be giving that away a little bit, but look at the strength of Donovan Cecil.
That's incredible.
But Dustin, to answer my question, you will, because I know you guys will be ready.
Yes.
I mean, this is such a quick title opportunity between you and with Jake. I mean, you're this close to getting your taste of tag team gold once again. What's this feeling like? I mean, we're right up close to seeing your opponents at Independence Rage next weekend.
I mean, it's amazing, you know. I mean, the opportunity that we're getting is amazing. It's because of Jake and me and, you know, our hard work.
Well, you know, and Dustin, you've been a tag team champion here in OVW before with Cal Herro.
Yes.
You know what it takes. And let's just be completely honest here, DJ. You and I have known each other for a very long time. Oh good God. And we've been on opposite sides of the ring from each other before, and you face some powerhouses in my LOB, but Donovan Cecil dwarfs the strength of anyone you've ever been in the ring with.
He's something that I've never seen before. I mean, he's Kentucky's strongest man, but at the end of the day, we are destined to be tag team champions.
Strong words there, and guys, you know, from what I've seen of your cohesion in the ring, that might come to fruition.
I mean, that's the goal.
Oh, and look at this. Superior Tony Evans raking the eyes of Donovan Cecil and making the tag into Big J Dinero.
All right, Dustin, Jake, again, you're this close to getting that tag team gold. Being out here, getting ready, being prepared, scouting. Again, this unique offense from Tusk and Chains.
I mean, it is incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at this.
Oh.
Donovan Cecil throwing TW3 into Dinero, but Dinero just powers him up. What a super kick out of Donovan Cecil.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to admit, you know, these guys are a challenge, and it is going to be a tough time to take the tag team championships off of these guys. But we're ready, we're prepared, and we're ready for the challenge that lays ahead of us.
You know, I think you and Jake Lawless both, you know, on June 29th, you want to see, they want to see history here. You want to see history here. And the question is, can the team of Jake Lawless and Dustin Jackson dethrone Tusk and Chains?
I believe so. You know, me and Jake, we're both looking to redeem ourselves in OVW. We both had some time off. We both have battled our demons in life. But I'm fully confident in our abilities and the way that we prepared.
Oh, and look at this. Jay Dinero now taking advantage. Referee Jake doesn't see it. And you're right. I think you're looking for an opportunity to redeem yourselves. But those OVW Tag Team Championships, they could be redemption for the two of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, Jake, I think you guys want to face them, you know, eye to eye, man to man in the ring and prove that you're the better team.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, they've had that time there. They've had the time in the spotlight. They've had that time together. But they ain't quite had that chemistry that me and Dustin have had. I mean, you see where we've come in such a short time, and we're already on our way to becoming the future tag team.
You know, and I don't disagree with that. You know, I feel like you guys have been a great force as far as how you've come together in this tag team division, but Tusk and Chains, they have been an absolute dominant power in OVW's tag division for the better part of the last year. So, you know, we wonder, June 29th, will we have new tag team champions? But the question is, if you guys are able to dethrone Tusk and Chains, how do you plan on keeping those with such a stacked tag team division here in OVW?
I mean, absolutely, tag team spots are stacked, but at that same time, just what Donovan and T-Dub have done. Every week they've come out, they've defended, they've picked on the biggest, baddest, smallest, but they've still retained their tag team titles. That's the same thing we plan to do.
Yeah, you guys are definitely up for the challenge, and you guys have shown a lot of grace. You know, you won clean in that captain's match. You guys are the #1 contenders, and we really appreciate just your sportsmanship. I love that. I love you guys are out here ready to take on that challenge. Independence Rage next Saturday.
Hang on,
I cannot wait to see, again, two tag teams that have just gelled so quick together. Such chemistry, such excitement and variety.
You know, and as we're rolling through summer here, we're eyeing Independence Rage coming up next Saturday night, June the 29th, live here in the Davis Arena. But we're going to be getting further and further into this summer season. We're going to start looking at, you know, the possible Nightmare Cup Tag Team Tournament coming up later this fall. If you guys go into that as the champions, we saw Tusk and Chains kind of get thrown together during that, and they've had a hell of a run. I'm no stranger to the Nightmare Cup myself. My Legacy Brutality, we have been a part of multiple Nightmare Cups. And DJ, you've won the Nightmare Cup, so you understand what it means to face some of the best tag teams in OVW.
Absolutely. I've won the Nightmare Cup. I've been there. I know what it takes. I know that everybody here in OVW is credible, and we're going to have to be on top of our game, which we will be come Independence Rage.
Now that kick to the head right there might have taken the fight out of Superior Tony Evans for a split second, but DJ, you've got to think the height that you have over, Superior Tony Evans, do you think that'll give you an advantage? Do you see Donovan Cecil coming in there trying to make the save for his partner? Sorry, the question that I had was, how are you going to be able to mitigate the damage that TW3 is able to do from just about anywhere? How are you going to use your size together to maybe take out TW3, slow down that fast pace of his, and focus on Donovan Cecil?
Well, we just have to be on the same page. I think that's what it's all about. Teamwork, working as a unit, tagging in and out. That's what we got to do. And look at Donovan right here. This is exactly where we don't want to be. When he's like this, he's unstoppable. And we know we cannot let him get to this point, because if he's at this point, we might not be able to win, but we will be ready. We will be prepared. And come Independence Rage.
Isolated. We just got to have him isolated right there, separate one, and we take that tag team match and split it apart.
Well, and Donovan Cecil, you saw the sweat flying there, Linda.
And the crowd absolutely into this match. You know what? I'm also curious for next weekend at Independence Rage, just who the crowd will be cheering on. Will it be?
Well, hang on. Jay Dinero got the tag. Donovan Cecil didn't see it.
Or will it be you guys? Number one contenders.
Wait a second, though. Look at that. Totally ineffective against Donovan Cecil as he drives Jay Dinero down into the canvas.
Wow. What are you guys going to do? Donovan Cecil is an unstoppable force.
Like I said, we just have to be prepared. We have to be on the same page. We know when they're doing this that there's no stopping them. I mean, look at him. He's using his own partner as a weapon. We gotta be ready. Oh, my God.
That kick to the jaw from Dinero there just derailed Thomas the Dank Engine. Hey, do you see Cecil go right into the post? Oh, now wait a second. Hang on.
We saw this last week, you guys. Come on.
Evans wanted to use the right-handed doom. Tony Evans just laid out Jay Dinero. That right-handed doom backfiring. Swing and a miss.
Boom. Oh, my.
Extinction level event out of Donovan Cecil. Oh, no, hang on. What did Tusk and Chains.
Imagine this, you guys. At Independence Rage, that might be what you'll be facing.
It will not be what we're facing.
But back to the future laid out on Jay Dinero.
Here are your winners, Tusk and Chains.
Tusk and Chains picking up the victory here, but again, next Saturday, June the 29th, Independence Rage, they will defend those championships against Lawless and Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Big Willie! Willie from the block. Willie, you see that?
Well, if it isn't a surprise, it's Dummy, Big Willie, and the guy that's eating bananas because he likes the shape rather than the taste.
What?
Yeah, it is me again. You know what?
This guy?
Usual suspects. Will, I know you were probably getting warmed up last week. I still don't buy it, but you two, I want to know what you were doing when Mick Foley went down.
You want to know what we were doing? How dare you question us, Ted Bundy?
What were you doing?
You want to know what we were doing? You were getting deep dish massages from Crixus. Just swimming in that.
I don't buy that for a second. I don't buy it for a second.
Well, I don't care what you buy. The fans don't like you. This locker room doesn't like you because I got a couple people that's, especially this guy, I got a couple people that has my back. So if you don't buy it, how about you meet me in the ring again, buddy? Huh? You got a problem with that?
Meet the three in the ring tonight.
Yeah. See if you can find some friends because no one likes you.
No.
I'll find some friends.
Yeah, you go find them.
Yeah.
I'll find some
You go
friends.
find them. Why'd you stop?
Fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back. To your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
And now, Hot Point presents the toughest moment of the night.
Go ahead, pick your poison, Tiffany.
Pick my poison, I will. Franken Freak Freya the Slaya.
Oh,
wow.
And I have someone extra special for you. How about your bestie, Dream Girl Ellie?
The following contest is a non-title Pick Your Poison match. Introducing first, from Fairbanks, Alaska, the Queen of the North, Freya the Slaya.
Freya the Slaya in this Pick Your Poison matchup, and guys, that is a lethal dose of poison.
Absolutely. We do have some history here between Freya and Leila, so let's see what transpired tonight with this special stipulation.
Absolutely right. Leila Gray cashing in that Nightmare Rumble win on Freya the Slaya to win that championship.
And her opponent from Queens, New York. She is the OVW Women's Champion, the baddie, Leila Gray.
Women's champion, the baddie Leila Gray, making her way out here. Leila just dripping with confidence, Linda. As a multi-time women's champion, can you blame her?
Yeah, I mean, 4-time OVW Women's Champion, and you know it's only just over a week away where Leila will be defending that Women's Championship against her former best friend. So you know that's got to be in the back of her mind tonight as she's facing Freya.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, and you got to think that Freya the Slaya, she wants to be that glacier that's going to try to erase anyone in her path to the OVW Women's Championship, and maybe that starts tonight against Leila Gray.
Oh, God.
It's a way to start everything off. Wow.
Hell of an icebreaker, as you would call it. Freya the Slaya raining down on Leila Gray, who has to know Tiffany Nieves is somewhere watching this match very closely. And while Leila Gray might have to be looking over her shoulder for Tiffany Nieves, you know, Linda, you got to think these women are just as concerned as everyone else about these men in black. This revolution has been running rampant in OVW as of late. I mean, no one is safe right now.
Wreaking havoc in and out of the ring, in and out of the building, locker rooms everywhere.
You know,
I mean, just mention Leila preparing for her match next week. That's an added concern.
An absolute added concern is everybody here in OVW looking over their shoulders at this revolution, and I can't tell you the things that I have had sent to me over the course of the last few weeks from OVW fans and how upset everyone is, in the locker room included, myself included, is what's been happening here.
Yeah.
Something has to be done about that.
You're absolutely right, Josh. We're reaching an impasse. I mean, OVW, we've planned, we've plotted, we had traps set, and somehow this revolution, they keep pulling aces out of their sleeve, and we have to find a way to stop this. Ooh, Leila Gray right now finding a way to stop Freya the Slaya, the women. She took that OVW Women's Championship from. Oh, here we go.
Oh, and you mentioned earlier, Brian, Leila cashing in that opportunity from the Women's Nightmare Rumble on Freya. So that's just some added fire, some added fuel between the two ladies tonight.
Absolutely, an added accolade of a Leila Gray, a 4-time women's champion, Nightmare Rumble winner. I mean, there's not a lot that Leila Gray has not done here in OVW.
Yes, and you got to believe Freya not forgetting everything that Leila was a part of when she was in with the Bad Girls Club. I mean, you got to think, you know, with this Pick Your Poison match, did Tiffany choose Freya knowing that, you know, when she dropped the title to Leila, that was a cash, and there was some interference. So I think
Cover here.
Tiffany having a lot of game plan into this match for Pick Your Poison as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Josh, you know, loaded Pick Your Poison pick here with Freya and Leila. Tons of history there. But let me ask you, Josh, as a man who's seen hostile takeovers, been part of several himself.
Yeah, well.
Are these women worried that there might be a woman in black? I mean, it stands to reason that Revolution would want to take over the women's division as well.
You know, and I don't disagree. And the thing about it is, this Revolution, as Crixus and then the rest of these turncoat, backstabbing thugs want to call themselves, it wouldn't shock me if there was someone in the OVW women's locker room who they've been in the ear of. The question is, if there was, who is it?
And Josh, you make a really, really good point. Oh, look at that blockbuster there from Leila. And Linda, as we said from before, I mean, Leila Gray cashed in that Nightmare Rumble win, picked it, and then cashed it in on Freya the Slaya. And as we said before, that has to be in the mind of Tiffany when she picked Freya as Leila's opponent. I mean,
yes, that's got to be, again, part of the game plan Tiffany had from the start. I mean, everybody here just really observing, really being smart about their decisions. And with this Pick Your Poison, I mean, we know that Tiffany's got her match coming up too, but right now, that bad blood between Freya and Leila, I mean, it's coming ahead. I mean, literally.
oceans of bad blood here. So much history, you could write a textbook about it. Now down to their knees, battling it out back and forth here.
Neither one of these women want to find themselves in a vulnerable position where they may lose this matchup. And that's something that you've got to think is running through the head of Leila Gray ahead of her championship match at Independence Rage on the 29th.
Oh my God.
Wow.
They heard that one in Alaska.
I mean, that'll fix something. What a hip bump there. Just takes Leila Gray right into that middle rope. Freya charging in. Oh, but look at that low bridge from Leila Gray.
Freya the Slaya struggling to maintain her balance there to be knocked to the outside by Leila.
Leila now looking like she's backing up.
Freya's got to be ready.
Freya got to have eyes on the back. There we go. Hurricane Rana from Leila onto the ramp. Are you kidding me?
That Hurricane Rana takes down Freya the Slaya.
Hellacious Hurricane Rana there from Leila. And now just raining down blows on Freya the Slaya.
Oh, again, you guys, so much history between the two of them, so much bad blood. And while it's going to be Leila facing Tiffany next Saturday at Independence Rage,
As
you know,
see,
Freya's got to keep things up and to keep herself in that contention for the women's title as well.
Yes, absolutely. I think that you're right. You know, that's going to be in the head of Leila Gray. If she's not careful here, you've got to think that Tiffany has some sort of plan.
Speaking of
Tiffany.
Say her name, she appears. Tiffany Nieves making her way to ringside, interfering in this Pick Your Poison matchup.
Just like we said before, Freya needing to have eyes behind her head, but looks like Leila, needed to as well.
What a hell of a powerbomb. Stacks her up.
Oh,
I thought that could have been a free.
Leila out of that pop-up powerbomb. Freya thought she had the women's champ beat there. Tiffany Nieves thought she had it as well.
Tiffany irate. So much at stake here, and just over a week before the huge title match at Independence Rage.
Tiffany Nieves watching on as Freya in control of Leila Gray here. Well, what's Freya thinking here? Got Leila on that top rope in the corner.
I'm not really sure. That's not something that we see Freya do often. She keeps herself grounded most times, but we do know that she will take to the skies if need be, but hang on. Whoa! Sunset flip power bomb. It cost her.
Here is your winner, Leila Gray.
Leila Gray picking up the win despite the interference of Tiffany Nieves, and what a big momentous win for Leila. Moving into Independence Rage, Linda.
Yes.
They screwed me last week.
I know, but guys. Hey,
it's super small.
Okay. I picked a fight with Beaches and Cream. You guys have had your issues with Beaches and Cream. I also picked a fight with Will Austin. I need partners.
I don't know. I know. Partners? We got you, citizen.
Let's go! Yeah!
Hey, listen.
Yes!
What you doing?
He needed help.
Come.
I'm a hero. I help people.
I understand that, but you know this.
Starts to race. Whoa. You feel the adrenaline rush through your body. Your passion takes control.
Oh.
It's OVW Live on our first ever North American tour.
Big spear.
See your favorite OVW superstars live in action, as seen on the hit Netflix reality show Wrestlers.
Welcome to OVW.
Saturday, August 10th at the Mountain View Amphitheater in Pittsburgh. Doors open at 5:30, bell time 7 p.m. Get your tickets at OVWTix.com. And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
He's in the match. He's ready. The Arkansas Roughneck is ready to kick some ass. Come on, Count. Count gets it. Count gets it. John Cena in the ring. Gun threatening that kill shot. Chris. What? What the hell?
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Hikes Lane in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Al Snow and Doug Basham.
Hello, everybody. I have been out here a lot the last few weeks, have I not? I mean, good Lord. I was brought out here tonight because apparently I was asked to be in the ring for a public declaration by the representative of the board of operations that oversees OVW's activities. So I'm sure this probably has something to do with a certain group of people that seem to keep coming in and out of the building. I can only hope that maybe it'll be...
You gotta be kidding me.
What the hell? This group of reprobates, just deplorables make.
What a joke! No. Hey! Somebody give me a microphone! No! This is not gonna happen again. This is not happening. I want to know something here. You, Tony, I was the first person you told when Stella was gonna come into this world. You've been one of my best friends for 13 years, and you did this to OVW? You stabbed us in the back? Jamin, you laid groundwork when I walked into this building. 15 years ago, you told me this is something I could do, and you want to turn your back on OVW? There is nothing that either one of you idiots can say to me that will justify how you have stabbed me, these people in the back. Oh, and I got something for you, Bubba.
Whoa. Somebody sounds upset. But you know what, Ashcraft? You're right. And all I gotta say is this. Suck it up, Buttercup. This is pro wrestling. But personally, I have a reason of why I did what I did. And I don't have to answer to you. I don't have to answer to these two guys in the ring. And I don't have to answer to anybody else. But as a group, we are here for a reason.
All right. Hey, can we keep it down when I speak? First, let me address you, Josh. I've always liked you. Let me make it clear. Hey, hang on, I'm being serious. I've always liked you, Josh. I've never had a problem with you until you opened your mouth right now. If you ever do that again, or ever speak ill of us, if you ever do that, I will personally break your jaw in front of all these people. Now, let's get to the business at hand, shall we? First and foremost, there is an individual that wants us here. You got that? And I will not say his name, so don't worry, Al. You don't have to know. But I do have a problem with you, Al.
Well, I don't care. And you might have an individual that wants you here, but I've got a lot of individuals who don't want any of you here. In fact, I'm sure I've got a whole locker room full of individuals that don't want you here.
Okay, you know what we don't want, Al? We don't want people like you who can't run a business, that is lazy, that's old, that's out of shape, that can't do this anymore. We don't want you here. In fact, you're making a fool out of yourselves. Everyone here is. So, you know what you guys are like? You guys are like these little kids parading around like professional wrestlers in your little tights, and you're acting all tough, and you're nothing but a bunch of preening peacocks in a sandbox that's playing at power. A bunch of nothings, a bunch of nobodies. I could talk all day on this, but
the OVW locker room has had enough here. The roster clearing out back here. Jack Vaughn, Tusk and Chains, Luke Curtis, Super Z, Cal here, all trying to get their hands on those men in black.
Similar scene from last week, guys.
The OVW locker room, a unified front here against these thugs.
Back up, Luke. I've got something to say. Tony, you've been to my home. You've met my family. Why?
Do you want to know why, Cal? Honestly, do you honestly want to know why I did what I had to do? Cal, the reality of it is I don't have to tell you why. Whoa, whoa. Actually, hey, Cal, I'll tell you why if.
I've played this game with you before, Tony. If you want June 29th, Independence Rage, I can fight you, and I will fight you. But let me guess, it comes at a cost, right? 5 years ago, you told me everything comes at a cost. But here's the one difference. I'm not the same kid you met 5 years ago.
There we go. June 29th, Cal Herro versus Tony Gunn. And we'll put the media title on the line because you got to give something to get something. But I was brought out here because of a message from the Board of Operations, which I'm sure has something to do with all of you.
Good evening. I am David Mullen, and I sit on the OVW Board of Operations. And I help oversee all activities that take place under the Kentucky Boxing Wrestling Commission oversight. OVW is a sanctioning body for professional wrestling competitions in the Commonwealth of Kentucky and around the world. As such, it is at times like these where we, the board, step forward to pass public edicts that have taken place under extreme duress due to the Revolution currently holding the OVW national title, which, as you know, is the #1 contender to the NWA world title, and the OVW heavyweight title, which is the natural #1 contender to the OVW national title. Since both of these titles are the most prestigious titles in OVW as manifested, the news for the following dictates. From here forward, the Revolution will be considered a body within the purview of OVW jurisdictional match prudence and authority, and as such, be allowed and entitled to be booked and contractually obligated to any and all matches as assigned by OVW officials, and as such, be held accountable by all OVW rules and regulations. Now, I understand, Mr. Snow, that you will have your reservations on this matter, and the board is expecting to be addressed and will be willing to hear your concerns. Concerns that, quite frankly, the board may potentially hold as well. But nonetheless, the board's decision on this matter stands. Thank you, and good luck, Mr. Snow. We are watching.
Let's get something straight. Congratulations, boys. Good for you. You've used the stress and the pressure of having those titles to your advantage. Now you're officially part of OVW. Congratulations. That also means you're under all of those rules and regulations of OVW. And you may have gotten yourself into OVW, but you will never be a part of the locker room of OVW. I don't care where you get dressed or how you get dressed, but you will be on time for every contractually obligated match. And if you are late or you miss one opportunity, you will be fired. Thank you.
Woo.
And the Board of Operations can kiss it.
These thugs are part of OVW now? Welcome to OVW. Spine to pine, that's gotta be it. Oh my God! Whoa!
Welcome to OVW.
For the first time ever, live on pay-per-view at the Appalachian Wireless Arena, Saturday, August 31st. If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
The following contest is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from India, the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera. His teammates from parts unknown, Super Z. And their partner, Carson. Drake.
Okay, there are icicles in hell because Carson Drake just high-fived a fan and he's got a Super C with the cape.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Little shades of Conan O'Brien there.
Huh?
Now, folks, I don't want to make light of what just happened because we just saw an invasion of OVW be made an official part of OVW. Folks, I'm still trying to wrap my head around why we would make these invaders, these reprobates, part of OVW.
So that we can exact some vengeance on them. I mean, think about it. The OVW Board of Operations, the Board of Directors, the Overseers, whatever you want to call them. You know, we might not like the fact that these scumbags are going to be allowed inside Davis Arena. However, let's look at the little victories in this war.
Yeah,
Al Snow has the ability now to force them into matches. And if they don't show, they're gone, period. Dude, that's a trespass. That's all kinds of stuff. That's jail time. Hell, you know, Kentucky is a castle state.
No, Josh, here's the point of that, though. A lot of these guys, they want to throw out the rule book when it comes to this group of thugs. They want to do things that they can't legally do. But you're right. Be able to have Al Snow have that feather in his cap, be able to force them in a situation, put them in matches, demand they be here, and we know when they're going to be here. That is huge for us in this strategy.
Yeah, puts our minds a lot at ease, puts the minds of our locker room at ease, and heck, our fans.
Well, I mean, look, it sucks when a reasonable person has to be put into an unreasonable situation. That's exactly what is happening.
You're unreasonably strong, Josh. You're just taking out the entire other side of the ring.
Right now to Beaches and Cream and Will Austin, but, you know, also to the OVW Board of Operations. It's a terrible situation. Again, it's an unreasonable situation to have to deal with these outsiders. But it's the fact. It's the world that we're going to live in.
But look at this. Carson Drake, part of the super team. Look at the Super Z taking to the skies.
Super Z wipes out the competition. Oh, look at this, Brian.
You guys, I'm still.
The thumbs up for Carson Drake, though.
I gotta tell you guys, I love odd bedfellows. This really strange group of super friends is really scratching the itch for me. Carson Drake, maybe he really has turned over a new leaf. People can change.
I've seen the woman that you've married. You're right. You're way out of your league. That's beside the point. As you see Mahabali Shera standing tall in the ring.
Shera in a match, Josh, he didn't even want to be in. You know, Super Z just stood up and said, "Yes, citizen, we will defend you." And Shera literally said, "What?" I mean, but hey, look at this threesome gelling together so incredibly quickly. Now Will Austin, former Rush Division champion.
Where's the cape on Shera?
Shera doesn't need a cape.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hulk doesn't
Very
wear a cape.
true.
Hey, you're infringing on Cash there.
That's fair. Shera, though, clearly doesn't need a cape to show you he is super strong. The man is a walking mountain right now. Will Austin, feeling every rock.
Getting a taste of that strength right there.
And a little taste of the canvas on top of that.
That's true.
Mahabali Shera in there looking like doomsday for Will Austin as he tags in Super Z. Chop across the chest and a tag to, what did you call him?
Super C. It's right there. It's right across the plate. But this team, I mean, Carson Drake, he's got on a lot of people's bad sides. He's been reprehensible, but he's trying. The man's making efforts, and maybe Super Z sees that. Maybe that's part of his superpower, super forgiveness.
Yes, that must be, and you mentioned it just a little ago, Brian. Perhaps Carson Drake is turning a new leaf. I mean, it's a whole new attitude we're getting from him. It's crazy to see, I must say.
I can't believe how well Shera, Super Z, and Carson Drake are working together. And I'll say this, guys, as a Batman fan, Batman always looked at his villains and looked for the good in them. Maybe that's what Super Z is doing with Carson Drake. Maybe seeing that he's trying.
Perhaps it's
look at this Super Z trying to fight himself out of what could be his possible Arkham Asylum there. Runs through the punch to the face and drop kicks Omar Amir.
It's going to be a long Halloween for those three gentlemen. Oh, look at this. Luscious Lawrence, though, attacking Super Z after his own chutzpah, his own charisma, bit him in the tuchus.
Yeah, but hang on, Super Z goes up, and there you see
White.
Crystal White. Looking like Poison Ivy out here as Luscious just flings Super Z across the ring.
Super Z gets some airtime, and not the way he's accustomed. Oh, here we go. Just a 2 count. And Josh, let me ask you, how beneficial has Crystal White been since joining Beaches and Cream?
Exceedingly so. You know, that's what happens when you have a person on the outside who is good at what they do. Having a good second with you at ringside, be it a manager or a valet, is almost a lost art, and Crystal White has absolutely upped the game.
Yes,
Peaches and Cream.
Super Z getting that super shoulder up, and Josh, Crystal White, well-trained, knows how to get things done in the ring. I've seen her beat up a man almost the size of Shera. Crystal White's no one to mess with.
Absolutely, she shows no fear, and having her at ringside, I know right now it's a 6-man tag match, but still, in the numbers game, having Crystal at ringside, she has proved to be beneficial to Beaches and Cream.
Absolutely has swayed the momentum of this matchup in the side of Beaches and Cream and Will Austin.
You know, as a person with a lot of experience in multi-man tag team matches and being that extra number at ringside there, I can explain to you, is Shera breaking through the lines of the referee to make the save for his partner there. I can explain to you the immense difference it makes to not only have someone that's there to do what needs to be done at the right moment, to also see openings that you don't see. You know, they say you don't see the forest for the trees sometimes. Having someone that has a broader picture of the battlefield can really, really help give you that edge.
Absolutely, Josh. Engaging Country called a little lamia, a little extra on top of something that's already spicy enough as it is. You know, hold on. Lawrence slamming down Z.
Oh, that was close.
Mahabali Shera again coming in. You know, he's got to be careful here. This 6-person tag match. You know, tag team rules do still apply. He doesn't want to get his team disqualified. A pair of gentlemen that don't seem to care very much about the rules of this matchup. Beaches and Cream, as you see Omar Amir now in full control, driving that knee into the base of the spine of Super Z.
Super Z isolated here.
It's like Will and Carson having a exchange of words right there, too. Sure, both anxious to get into this match right now.
Well, I mean, in the last week, Carson Drake has accused both Will Austin and Beaches and Cream of attacking Mick Foley just weeks ago backstage when the hardcore legend was left bloody and battered.
Oh, still a mystery to be solved right now. The mystery, can Super Z get into his corner? Can he get in the fresh Carson Drake with the cape? Again, guys,
Folks, it's a wild time in OVW. Our tag team division blowing up right now. This crazy invasion with these deplorables. The Bad Girls Club exploding. That's why you can't miss Independence Rage on June 29th. Yeah. Tickets on sale at OVWTix.com, and so is that pay-per-view stream. But Carson Drake right now streaming into the driver's seat of this tag match.
Did he just throw the Z?
He might just threw the Z.
I think he did.
Oh.
Oh, but look at that. Luscious Lawrence cuts him off at the pass.
And that big meaty ham hock of an arm into the back of Carson Drake, and now Luscious Lawrence legal man after that distraction.
Carson Drake threw up a Z, but that just saved the A of Omar Amir, but well, maybe not. As Mahabali Shera tags in, and Shera just going to work on the opposition.
Shera on fire right now, guys. Shera is just in rare form. He's in good shape even for Shera right now, and you're seeing it as he takes over this ring.
Hang on, hang
on.
Oh,
my goodness.
Will Austin flung hard down into the canvas.
Will Austin in serious trouble. Former Rush Vision champion.
Oh.
Wow. Turning it around here.
Oh, he just spit on Mahabali Shera. That is the wrong thing to do.
Yes, that was... Oh my gosh.
That sounded like a cannon shot.
Damn, breaking Will Austin in half, but
there's
look at
Crystal White again. We said she has no fear.
Crystal with that poison in her lips, giving Peaches and Cream the opportunity to just hit that double team Uranagi there.
Look at Will Austin crawling over on Shera.
Oh, no. Austin trying to pick the bones and does.
Here are your winners, Peaches and Cream and Will Austin.
Night of shots.
Will Austin has been Shera.
I cannot believe this. I mean, give the assist obviously to Peaches and Cream, but you're right, Will Austin just pinned Mahabali Shera's shoulders right in the middle of the OVW ring.
Biggest pin of Will Austin's career, arguably. I don't believe it.
Again, give the assist to Crystal White at ringside, too. Wait, what's Will doing?
Oh, Will Austin just arrogantly marching across the barricade.
Carson Drake still with those accusations.
Starts to race. Whoa. You feel the adrenaline rush through your body. Your passion takes control.
Oh.
It's OVW Live on our first ever North American tour.
Big spear!
See your favorite OVW superstars live in action, as seen on the hit Netflix reality show Wrestlers.
Welcome to OVW.
Saturday, August 10th at the Mountain View Amphitheater in Pittsburgh. Doors open at 5:30, bell time 7 p.m. Get your tickets at OVWTix.com.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back. To your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun in games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally
for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
There is nothing like the energy in the Davis Arena. Click, click. Certified. Eric, my man.
The best fans are right here.
The face of OVW. Calling themselves a revolution.
Wait,
a
hold on.
second.
Josh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Josh,
You
the
just went and
referee
grabbed
just took
Doc
our.
Asa.
That's Tony Gunn.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
What just happened?
Oh, Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis coming out here. The numbers came not in their favor, but hold on, Cal.
Oh, Cal! Double DDT out of Cal! What the hell is that? J-Mo Levinsky and another mess man!
Oh, hold on.
Luke Kurtis in pursuit.
Oh, yeah!
Tony Gunn found his way to his feet.
Get him! Just feet away! All he has to do, Brian! Now, Cal gets it! Cal gets it! John Cena!
Threatening that kill shot on Crixus.
What? What the hell? What the hell just happened?
Man, he's mentored. The man he's called
No.
a friend.
No! This can't be real! What did you just do?
Tony Gunn leaves the WWE roster.
Tony Gunn and those Men in Black heading out the side door as the locker room empties. What just happened? This hour of OVW Rise as we rocket towards Independence Rage on June 29th. But Josh, in the last hour of OVW Rise, huge news. Yeah, absolute huge news. Al Snow came out here, the OVW Board of Operations, stating that the Revolution, now officially part of the OVW roster, that means that Al can put them in any sort of situation that he wants to.
And Linda, talk about this main event situation.
Yes, we saw tensions rise between these two gentlemen this week, and they face off in our main event. Luke Kurtis facing Cal Herro in a non-title match.
Well, folks, let's quit talking about it. Let's get into it. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I got you, Brian. The following contest is a Pick Your Poison match set for one fall. Introducing first from Tampa, Florida, Dream Girl Ellie.
Dream Girl Ellie, Josh, a nightmare for anyone in the OVW women's locker room.
Yeah, without a doubt, a nightmare. Her former comrades in arms in the Bad Girls Club, which, again, I still can't get over the fact that you could wear her jacket.
Look good.
And her opponent from the Bronx, La Princesa, Tiffany Nieves.
La Princesa now facing her former sister, if you will, former Bad Girls Club member.
Cut my damn music. This is personal to me.
Hold up.
Ellie, listen, I know you don't want to do this. I know that you're loyal to me. I also know that you've always had my back. Ellie. Ellie, they don't love you, I do. Ellie, I'm gonna give you an opportunity considering how close we are, considering your childhood background we won't bring up in front of everyone. I know it's hard for you to think straight. But because I understand you, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to not embarrass yourself and just go back there and we'll make it right, not in front of everyone, okay? Do you trust me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait here and give you 2 seconds to make your decision. Okay. Have you thought about it, Ellie? Shut up. Bueno.
Oh, what a shot from Ellie.
If the Bad Girls Club wasn't over before, it is now.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Ellie, wait! No, Ellie, you don't want to do this, Ellie. Ellie, I know you didn't mean that, Ellie. Ellie, I know you don't know what's going on right now. Ellie.
Again, bringing Tiffany down to the mat.
Another shot to the jaw there from Dream
This isn't
Girl
like
Ellie.
you. Ellie, this is not like you, Ellie. Ellie. No. I know it must feel good, right? It feels good, right? Let it out. Let it out. We need this healing in front of everyone. The Bad Girl Club is stronger than ever. And I understand and I forgive you. And I won't use this against you.
This is what a narcissistic, abusive relationship looks like in person, ladies and gentlemen. Ron, you know about that.
Steve's not here. Tiffany begging Dream Girl Ellie to forgive her, to take her back.
I mean, Ellie, she's questioning. I mean,
the master manipulator in Tiffany, Linda.
I know, but Ellie's got me questioning what's going on.
Oh, no.
Oh! What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Not anymore.
I thought that Tiffany Nieves had managed to sink her claws back into Ellie, but no. Ellie with that slap across the face just trips up Tiffany.
And with that, this second Pick Your Poison matchup is underway. So earlier, Leila Gray facing Freya after Tiffany picked that opponent for her.
Oh!
Leila pricking Dream Girl Ellie, the last bad girl to leave Tiffany Nieves.
All right, Brian, you mentioned earlier Ellie being a nightmare.
Hang on.
To anyone in her way, including La Princesa.
Oh! Ellie with that lariat again. It's like third time's the... Oh, no.
Nieves
I was going to say third time's a charm, but...
And third time's a harm on that one. Nobody home. And Ellie, her own momentum used against her. Tiffany trying to capitalize. Look at that, Ellie. That big kick. Look, I like Ellie as a bad girl. I love Ellie as a butt kicker extraordinaire. I love seeing this side of Dream Girl Ellie.
Ellie tries to pull Tiffany back in. Successfully does. Rams her face first to that top turnbuckle.
Go ahead, Linda.
I would say, I mean, again, these ladies being former sisters in the former Bad Girls Club, but really, it's a game of questioning. It's a game of who can you trust.
Absolutely. I mean, we talked about it earlier. Does this revolution, this group of thugs, of reprobates, have some of the women's locker room looking to take that over as well? I mean, we just don't know. There's so many unanswered questions, so many mysteries right now. Ellie blowing a kiss to Tiffany. Oh, nobody home.
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned before, it's a game of trust. I mean, everyone in the locker room, no one knows who's on which side. You got to question who your friends are. Who are your foes?
Yeah,
who knows?
Linda, not to cut you off there, but let's be honest. I've been in that locker room for so long. People I thought I knew so well, stabbing OVW in the back. And you're right. The question is, who else is a part of the revolution? It literally could be anyone at this point. No one is above suspicion. It could even be you, Brian.
What?
I'm not even.
Look, man, I blame you for a lot of stuff. You know, you were in the Bad Girls Club jacket. You wanted to be a hang-around with me and my LOB, saying that you were the B in the LOB.
I'm a valuable team member at OVW history, Josh.
How?
But right now, Ellie, a former team member of Tiffany Nieves, look at that, scooping out the legs.
Takes her down and starts hammering those right hands and those forearms into the jaw.
Look at that, Tiffany getting a little bit of distance. And guys, I think Ellie's starting to remember who she is a little bit, Linda. I mean, a survivor of chain carnage, and that's a very operative word in survivor. But the only woman in the locker room to do that.
Absolutely. And I was saying before, you know, Dream Girl Ellie is back, but she is indeed a nightmare to who she faces. And you know Leila knew that. There was a reason she chose Dream Girl Ellie for this Pick Your Poison match.
Ellie and Tiffany Nieves still slugging it out on the floor here. Tiffany managed to get the upper hand for a moment.
Tiffany, look at that, though, using that upper hand to get away, to get some distance, get some desperately needed breaths. A motivated Dream Girl Ellie is a horrifying Dream Girl Ellie.
Even with that smile, that smirk. My goodness.
Oh, when she smiles, that's when it's the worst. That means she's having fun.
Oh, yeah.
The crowd chanting for tables, and you see both these women looking under the ring.
Oh.
You know, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen.
Can we get the bat, the barbed wire bat?
Yeah, I've got that hidden away somewhere where Ellie can't find it again, okay?
And Ellie found Tiffany. Nieves attacking from behind.
Dream Girl Ellie, she's one to use anything that ain't nailed down. She likes to use that plunder daddy.
She might also use the nails as well. Let's not count out Dream Girl Ellie's creativity when it comes to violence.
Ooh, look at that. You know, that Muay Thai clinch Tiffany Nieves just had on Dream Girl Ellie, where the head goes, the body will follow.
Oh.
Linda, you know all about that.
Yes.
You know, they teach that in MMA, and you saw it pay off right there for Nieves.
Right. I mean, we're getting some strikes right now, but, I mean, if Ellie or Tiffany, oh, there it is. I wanted to see some elbow. And some knees. There you go. I mean, these two ladies just showing us so much fight, so much desire, so much on the line for both.
Manipulating that wrist. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
There's not a lot of things that make my stomach turn. Wrist and joint manipulation gets me, and Tiffany Nieves just trying to break the wrist of Ellie.
Yeah, Tiffany Nieves using that bottom cable there for a little bit of an assist on a top wrist lock. And the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, underneath it, that's a steel cable with thin hose. It's just hose over it and some tape. It's so painful. No budge at all.
Tiffany Nieves got some desperately needed space to look at that Ellie staring a hole through her, waving her back in.
You know, and we say it all the time, Dream Girl Ellie, a real nightmare, but she's become a sleep paralysis demon at this point for Tiffany Nieves, because Tiff just can't get away from her.
Anytime you see Ellie with that smile, that smirk, you know you got a lot coming at you.
Ellie in control of this matchup, in control of a former women's champion. Tiffany Nieves, guys, seemingly lacking that confidence that got her through the Bad Girls Club, that got her to the top of the division.
Male or female, Dream Girl Ellie does not care. She will throw hands,
my.
Good God, with anybody.
And feet.
Yeah, and feet.
Good God, Tiffany Nieves almost kicked into the second roll there. Dream Girl Ellie, so much becoming the Dream Girl Ellie of old.
You know, and that's the thing, you want to bring up chain carnage, Brian. Let me bring up something that people didn't see. I have watched Dream Girl Ellie legitimately stalk members of our locker room, male members of our locker room with no fear when she was ready to throw hands one day. You see Nieves, though, pulls in Jake Lloyd, hits that old Tracy Smothers, shuts down the offense.
Oh,
look at that, kicking out of that sidewalk slam using the educated knees.
Spinebuster takes Dream Girl Ellie down to the canvas.
What a battle this has been. Josh, you and I talked earlier this week. This had every chance to be match of the night, and they are living up to it right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. Anytime Dream Girl Ellie is out there, it has the ability, the capability to be a match of the night. Tiffany Nieves, no slouch herself.
Got a microphone.
Ellie, you think I used you. Ellie! You think I needed you. Ellie, in fact, it was you who needed me. I made you the best at everything. You never fit in, Ellie. You're always the odd, ugly stepsister.
Oh, come on.
And you're not leaving the Bad Girls Club till I take you out.
The audacity of Tiffany.
The arrogance to do that in the middle of a matchup, and the disrespect, the disdain you have to have for someone.
I would be so irate.
Just think
Come on,
about
Ellie. Oh, yeah, there we go.
How would you feel if someone that you thought was being your friend, someone you thought that was accepting of you, that wanted you to be around, had been using you, and you were a laughing stock behind your back the entire time?
Ellie altered the trajectory of her career to join the Bad Girls Club, and changed what she was doing in order to be part of their movement, and now...
Look at this, Tiffany with that hanging Texas clover leaf just steps through.
That royal seat. Jinx, you owe me a Coke, and I need it in this summer heat, but right now, will Ellie tap Linda?
I hope not. Not after that verbal assault. Come on, Ellie.
Ellie holding on. Seeing that grit and determination pour out of the Dream Girl. Come on, get to the ropes, Ellie.
Just fingertips away. Ellie gets there. Nieves, though, not breaking the hold.
Ellie got more magic in her than a Disney princess, holding on there. But Tiffany Nieves, you're seeing that frustration grow in La Princesa.
Tiffany's showing us what a terrible person she can be.
Tiffany, just not the same woman who walked in the Davis Arena doors just a little over a year ago. That kindness, that hard worker, all gone away in this shortcut taking cutthroat attitude.
Oh, and look at the angle as she steps back through right in the center of the ring. Shades the Iceman, Dean Malenko, and that is deep in there.
Ellie screaming, writhing in pain.
Ellie having to do anything, trying to do anything she can. Referee asks her if she quits. Ellie saying no.
Tiffany had that sat in so deep, and look at this. Ellie somehow overpowered her, finally into the heart.
Back to the ropes goes Dream Girl Ellie, but again, Nieves not wanting to relinquish that hold. And the thing is, Brian, when you see Tiffany lock in that royal seat, the way that she laces her fingers together, she starts pulling back on that thigh. It's so hard to break out, but hang on. Ellie, quick roll up.
Woo! Ellie did it.
Dream Girl Ellie manages to get the victory. Was it Tiffany's own hubris that did her in? Will that hubris do her in? June 29th at Independence Rage.
You gotta believe this loss will stand in her mind for next weekend, guys.
A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Kurikan Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow. The wrestling brand.
% of natural sleep aids don't work. Most remedies make bold claims, but never measure their real impact. Meet Sophie, the natural plant-based spray that does. Sophie isn't one size fits all. It experiments with different plant extracts to find what works for you. Paired with an app and machine learning, Sophie learns to optimize your sleep, because not all plants work the same for everyone. Sophie is as unique as you.
And now, Hot Point presents the toughest moment of the night.
How about this, Will? I'll let you get another title shot if you can say all 46 presidents of the United States of America in order.
Number 1, Benjamin Franklin. He's on the $5 bill.
I don't think that's Benjamin Franklin. What do you mean, no? It's George Washington. Try again next week, young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the future, Will Austin.
Getting word before the break, Will Austin joining us on commentary. Josh Abstract going to work off some of that anger he's built up towards the masked men.
Will Austin gracing us with his presence once again.
Oh, you can't help it there.
The following contest is a non-title bout set for one fall. Introducing first from Spanish Harlem. Here's the Rican sensation, Maximo Suave.
Maximo Suave back here at Davis Arena, making the moves here, getting a lot of us to
looking incredible in that new gear.
Yeah,
you get ready to dance all over Buzz.
Oh.
I feel like you might be a little biased, Will. We're unbiased here at the desk.
I'm a little biased when it comes to skill. Buzz has none of it.
And his opponent from Prince George, Virginia. Here's the OVW Rush Division Champion, the American Standard, Buzz Backlund.
Buzz Backlund.
Buzz is a joke. But I'm the future. Buzz is a joke. He has nothing on me. Look at him skipping around the ring. He can't keep his balance. What's going on?
I mean, disrespectfully, Will. The crowd doesn't have a microphone, so you can't talk to them. You can tell us you don't like Buzz.
I'm just saying facts. Buzz is a joke.
I don't know. This crowd seems to love that joke, Will. Buzz Backlund, man who beat you, and I mean this with all due respect, 3 times. And one of those times was for your Rush Division Championship.
That is true.
Brian, we started this last week. The more you continue on, the more Buzz is going to get hurt. So please, I invite you, keep it coming.
I'm not trying to get anybody hurt. I'm trying to have a polite discussion
Buzz is going to hurt himself walking around the ring. He's so uncoordinated.
You're just stating the facts, Will.
I am. Buzz is a joke.
Oh.
Buzz right now got Maximo Suave's arm locked up there. Now, Will.
I'll tell you what Buzz has got. He's got his headgear on too tight. He's squeezing his brain.
Well, I mean.
Why does he make that face?
What face?
Exactly, the one he has every day.
It's his intensity. He's a fighting champion.
That's a champion to you?
He's got American pride running through his veins.
The champion is sitting right next to you, not this joke.
Again, I worry about you, Will, because you didn't win you lost the championship. You don't have the championship anymore. The gold is not around. And again, I mean this with all due respect.
Everybody, even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Isn't that the saying? Everybody has their night.
One count there. Maximo Suave able to get
Buzz had a good
up.
night on accident. It just so happened to coincide that my worst night was his best night.
What about the other?
And even his best night's not going to be enough when I get back in the ring with him, which is inevitable.
Okay, so say one night was a fluke. What about the other 2 nights he beat you? Again, respectfully.
I'm not one to make excuses, and you know this, but of course we have somebody, Al Snow, not paying the lights bill. The lights going on and off, and then you got Isaiah somebody from 30 years ago who used to run this building, popping up out of nowhere. So my head is everywhere else. You think it's on a rookie?
Well, okay.
Oh! My goodness.
That rookie taking on Maximo Suave right now and beat you for the Rush Division Championship.
Lightning, I promise you, Lightning will not strike twice. I promise you.
But it struck 3 times.
There it is. That's what Buzz needs, a swift kick in the head.
Maximo Suave got a big opportunity there against the Rush Division champion, Linda. I mean, Maximo,
this is what you're used to seeing. Buzz on his knees. This is what you're used to seeing. Him taking a beating. That's a champion to you?
He does have the gold, Will.
By hook or crook, yes. He had the referee. He had the lights. Any other thing you have to throw at me? I'm the champion, not him. I'm what a champion looks like. I'm someone who you can build a company behind him, not this joke.
Will, I'm a huge fan. I'm the first guy to get a Will Austin shirt.
You and everybody else out here, they love me.
No, me first. But when you look at the record books, it does say Buzz Backlund beat you once, twice, and a 3rd time for a championship.
That's on paper.
You look at the record books, I look at life. I'm better than him.
Oh.
I'm better than you. I'm better than Buzz, and I'm going to prove it.
Oh, look at that chicken wing.
Max tapping.
That American chicken wing frying Maximo Suave.
Max wasn't that good anyway.
Here is your winner, as a result of a submission, Buzz Backlund.
Buzz Backlund picking up another win here, guys. Nearly undefeated here in OVW and picking up a championship in that undefeated streak. You must. Well, Austin, look, he's done talking to us. I think he wants to say something to Buzz.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
Oh.
Whoa. Let me stop you right there, Buzz. You want to talk, Will? I'm sorry. Somebody must have told you guys I care what you think, because I don't. You know, last week you asked me to name the presidents to earn a championship match, my championship. So this week I came prepared. I did a little bit of studying, so let me name the presidents for you. Number 1, George Washington. Easy. Number 2, John Adams. Number 3.
Looking at his.
Hold on.
Is that a,
Wait. Look at that. What? He's a cheater. What are you doing? All you do, Will, is lie and cheat. That's all you do.
Oh my.
Did you hear that?
Oh my gosh.
He might have just broke Buzz Backlund's jaw.
Oh my God.
Will Austin's insulting the champion. It's a cheap shot from a coward.
Oh, come on, Will. Come on, Will.
Oh, he's got that figure 4 locked in.
Can someone, come on.
Is someone going to help the champion? Someone going to help Buzz?
Finally, some help here.
Officials making their way out here, see him rushing around the corner trying to break this up as Will also tries to break Buzz's legs. What the hell is going on?
Your heart starts to race. You feel the adrenaline rush through your body. Your passion takes control. It's OVW Live on our first ever North American tour.
Big spear!
See your favorite OVW superstars live in action, as seen on the hit Netflix reality show Wrestlers.
Welcome to OVW.
Saturday, August 10th at the Mountain View Amphitheater in Pittsburgh. Doors open at 5:30, bell time 7 p.m. Get your tickets at OVWTix.com. Now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Up in the air, catches him on a fall-away slam by the Iron Demon.
This is going to be painful.
Yeah, I think we're...
Here comes...
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Small package here. Adam with his feet on the rope.
And Shannon holding him.
Come on.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the World Radio Heavyweight Champion, Shannon the Dude. From Montgomery, Alabama, Adam Revolver.
I know. I know. Turn my mic on.
I won't say who I paid off in the back to make sure that Shannon, the dude's mic didn't work, but thanks, boys. That crisp 50's all yours.
I know. All of you would love to see Adam Revolver in a hardcore match tonight. Am I right? Who wants to see somebody go through a table? Who wants to see thumbtacks? What about barbed wire?
I mean, you're speaking my language, brother.
Well, that's not going to happen tonight because you see, Adam Revolver is a former Triple Crown champion, and he's never had to resort to using weapons. As a matter of fact, this man has never cheated a day in his life. So instead, what you're going to see tonight is a nice, clean wrestling match. Isn't that right?
I am the master of the art of pure wrestling. What is that? That means I don't cheat. That means I don't use weapons. As a matter of fact, the way you all reacted last week, it sounded like you wanted to see me go through a table. I think you animals wanted to see me go through the barbed wire. Only animals like you belong behind barbed wire. So why don't we take the moment now to bring out my opponent, and I will teach you professional wrestling.
And his opponent from Wildwood, New Jersey, the poster boy, Jason Hendrix.
OVW faithful telling Jason Hendrix how they feel about him, Brian.
Jason not on their poster boy. Hendrix making his way out here. Josh, you're right. Not made a lot of fans, not made a lot of friends here. Hendrix still very young in his OVW career.
Jason Hendrix very adamant in letting us know that he's still not on the poster, guys. Why do you think?
He needs better promo pictures and a couple big wins.
You know, I don't disagree with you there, Brian. Here's the thing, Adam Revolver saying, you know, God, I hate to say this. These words hurt me, but I agree with Shannon the Dude. Adam Revolver is a former, I know.
It is a night of shock.
I feel scummy too. That's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is Adam Revolver, a former multiple-time Triple Crown champion in OVW, saying that he wants to give a pure wrestling exhibition here. And Revolver, you know, a long-time student of the hustler Rip Rogers. Someone who has spent years honing his craft and was a member of a group that went by the name of the Elite before another group became the Elite. But that's beside the point. It's neither here nor there. Adam Revolver used to show off his technical prowess week after week.
Revolver saying he's a clean competitor, Josh. The only thing clean about him is that 8-ball on his head there, that shave.
Well, Magic 8-ball, tell me what you're going to do to get yourself out of this situation.
Jason Hendrix, a huge opportunity, though, here, Linda.
Right.
I mean, in there against a former Triple Crown champion, a man who was just tag team champion just over a month ago.
I mean, Jason Hendrix, though, showing us that arrogance, showing that he can roll with the likes of an Adam Revolver. I mean, I hate to say it to you guys, but Revolver does have several accolades behind him.
You know, and this is a true story. I have a VHS tape. That's right, I have a VHS tape we used to use for training here in OVW. It's a 90-minute match between Adam Revolver and a gentleman that he knows very well, Ted McNaylor, a longtime tag team partner of Adam. And you want to talk about stamina, you want to talk about professional acumen in a ring. Adam Revolver, as much as I hate to admit it, is a standard for that.
The man, he's went to the Harvard of wrestling. He's learned from luminaries in the business, counting Al Snow. I mean, Adam knows every single trick in the book, but he also knows every hold in the book, every submission in the book, every counter in the book, Linda.
Yes. I mean, Jason Hendrix, I mean, he's holding his own right now.
I'm going to get really nerdy here. I'm going to say Voldemort, not a physically imposing person, but it's the things he knows and the things he knows how to do that make him dangerous, just like Adam Revolver.
Without a doubt, you know, throughout the tenure that Adam Revolver has had here in OVW, he has been privy to every single trainer that has come through, from Rip Rogers and Al Snow to people along the lines of, you know, Tommy Dreamer. Oh! Guys like the Rock and Roll Express, Joey Matthews, amongst others.
Oh, look at this. Shannon, the dude distracted the referee.
Oh, hang
on. Hold on.
What the hell's Revolver? What?
Wait, Revolver with a chair.
Did he not just speak about, oh my gosh, true professional wrestling? Well, come on. Oh, this is the Adam Revolver we know.
The man who just swore not to cheat less than 10 minutes later has already cheated.
And Shannon the douche getting involved, and that's what I was saying earlier. I know for a fact Adam Revolver will cheat whenever he has the opportunity. Hell, I've helped him do it before.
Hell, in less than 3 minutes, I can show you a video of him tasing no less than a dozen people. But look at this now, abdominal stretch. Revolver stretching out Jason
and look
Hendrix.
At that. But hang on, the grip of Adam Revolver in the back, he's got that gable grip going on, and now right to that floating rib.
That's that acumen of a Revolver. He knows the physiology of a body. He knows how to break it down piece by piece by piece.
Piece by piece, inch by inch, Adam Revolver will cut you down. But Hendrix, hang on.
Look at that.
Smartly rolls through. Revolver manages to get his shoulders up off the canvas. Hendrix takes down with the clothesline. Jason Hendrix has a little bit of momentum going here, guys.
Head full of steam here from Hendrix. Oh, look at that. Revolver might have lost a tooth there.
And almost like a step-up Shining Wizard. That knee right to the temple of Adam Revolver. And now Revolver again goes under the ring.
Jason Hendrix coming alive here, knows he's got a huge opportunity. One of the biggest names in OVW history at Jason Hendrix's disposal here.
Now hang on that chair, but Hendrix, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm gonna smash your head in with it.
Hendrix now in pursuit of Revolver with that steel chair.
Revolver rolls into the ring. Hendrix follows in closely behind, but referee Jake Cloyd gets his hands on the chair, but wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
Gosh.
Shannon the douche with that farcical World Heavyweight Radio Championship just cost Jason Hendrix this match.
Here is your winner, Adam Revolver.
The dastardly duo, Revolver and Dude, picking up the win again. These two together, I hate to say it, Linda, they're unstoppable.
This is a numbers game between Adam Revolver and Shannon the Dude.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Welcome back to OVW Rise. We are making our way to Independence Rage. We already have 2 huge matches made.
Absolutely. Of course, we've known about this for weeks. We have our women's champion, Leila Gray, facing off against her former best friend, La Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
Well, don't forget, we're also going to have Flawless Jake Lawless and Dustin Jackson taking on Tusk and Chains for the OVW Tag Team Championships. And you know what? That is going to be a hell of a banger.
It's not the only championship on the line that night, though. We found out earlier tonight Tony Gunn will challenge Cal Herro for that Country Boy Brewing OVW Media Championship, folks. That's June 29th, Independence Rage. The pay-per-view stream and tickets are on sale right now at OVWTix.com. But let's go ahead and get into this main event if you guys are ready for that.
Oh, I'm always ready.
Let's do it.
Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
It would be my pleasure, Brian. The following contest is your main event of Rise, a non-title bout set for one fall. Introducing first from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, he is the OVW Country Boy Brewing Media Champion, Cal Herro.
Look at that, Cal Herro checking under the ring, making sure that Revolution, those men in black, no one waiting, sitting and wait.
Very wise of Cal, and it's great to see Cal out here, as you guys saw earlier. It's a different state, it's still obviously in his mind.
Well, and the question has to be asked here, really, is Cal Herro paranoid? Because it's paranoia if they're out to get you. I mean, let's be completely honest here, because that's how I live my life. That's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is Cal Herro, almost lost his career at a very young age to Tony Gunn. Tony Gunn took Cal Herro's career away from him. And it was only after beating Gunn that Cal was able to come back. And now someone that's become such a mentor to Cal since that moment, turning his back on him again. You've got to think Cal's got the world on his shoulders.
Can make you certified.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, certified Luke Kurtis.
Luke Kurtis telling our head of security, our floor manager, Joe Cooley, watch that door. I don't want any interference here, but now as part of the OVW roster, they can come from anywhere.
Yes, both wise of Cal and of Luke to make sure all grounds are covered, to make sure those awful, despicable men in black, the Revolution, don't make their way to ringside.
And those men in black, in many ways, is what led to this matchup tonight. The paranoia, the distrust, the unease that they spread throughout the locker room like a cancer has led to this matchup. Cal Herro, Luke Kurtis, you saw, he dropped a board on his finger, and then they blew up. And you gotta think there was more. That was not the impetus. There's more in that powder keg.
Yeah, I brought it up earlier, Brian. Tensions rising between these two men here, which led to this face-off tonight.
Two of the men who are in the front line of this war against these invaders, this invading, dominating force, Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis. And it's like Civil War. Iron Man and Captain America turning against each other on opposite sides. And this stronger evil force causing all this dissension.
Well, and the question really that has to be asked here by both of these men is, can I trust you? And I think that's the most dangerous thing that the Revolution brings with them. It's that distrust. It's that, I just don't know about you anymore.
Oh, look at
that's
that.
running rampant.
Cal Herro just backed away from the handshake, Josh.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Exactly to your point, it's rampant to the point that Cal Herro, a man who grew up in this sport, respects every ounce of it, refusing a handshake.
Again, a night of shock. That was a shock to see.
Unbelievable. Now, Linda, let me ask you, you're in that women's locker room. Is there still that sense of dis-ease, distrust, of unease?
Honestly, there always is, especially now more than ever, because I know we brought up the Revolution, we brought up the men in black. It could be women in black that we got to be aware of.
And Josh, you've seen the back. People changing in the hallways. People changing in their car. Like this is not the OVW we've come to know and love.
No, it's not. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. You have to find yourself literally a corner to put your back in so you can see everyone around you, and it's a heaviness. It's a weight in the air. You can feel it, Brian, when you walk through the doors here at Davis Arena.
And Josh, you actually make an incredible point. Everyone taking the components, putting their backs against the wall, making sure they can see everybody that comes in, because these men in black have just been invading from under the ring, from the side door, from concession.
Well, and that's the thing, you see people like Tony Gunn, someone that carried the banner for OVW, someone who is the heart and soul of OVW, to spit in our face like that, for all of them to spit in our face like that.
I mean, just giving all of us heartbreak, but also, as you mentioned, paranoia. It's not just to our guys in the ring that's experiencing that feeling. It's us sitting right here. It's to those sitting around the ring.
It literally could be anyone associated with OVW could also be associated with this revolution, because you heard them say earlier, it's almost as if they were invited. They were given an opportunity. And I don't know what that means.
That does not make me feel good.
I mean, you hear the OVW Board of Directors allowing this group of reprobates to be part of OVW officially. Is that because they want Al Snow to have some sort of authority over them? Or Josh, do they have their fingers that deep in OVW?
And that's the question. Nobody knows. And you think when a reasonable man is put into an unreasonable situation, he will make choices and decisions that he doesn't necessarily like, but they're for the greater good. I think that's what the OVW Board of Operations, I think that's the corner that they got painted into. If we can't do anything to stop these men because we don't know who the hell they are and who's backing them, then you know what? Bring them in. Give Al the ability to put them in situations that can get rid of them for good. You heard Al say it earlier in hour one of our broadcast. If they miss any contractually obligated moments, matches, anything at all, they're fired.
But Josh, you also have to ask the question, is this the Trojan horse that allowed the Army past our gates?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. And Brian, that drives me up a wall. Cover here.
Everyone in the back, you got to ask, what mask are you wearing? Is with the face I'm seeing the face I'm talking to, or is there something else going on? And that's the depth of depravity and distrust that's in the locker room right now.
Years ago, me and my guys, we said it best. We said that we were going to burn OVW to the ground and raise it back in our image. However, we have never did we go to the extremes that this revolution is going towards. And the thing about it is, you have certified Luke Kurtis and you have Cal Herro, both in the ring trying to prove to one another, hey, I'm here for the right reason, but can you do that when you have to watch your back?
Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis giving so much of themselves in this matchup, but Linda, the question has to be asked. Are either of them at 100% knowing they're distracted, knowing they're looking over their shoulders and have no way to look forward in doing so?
I think that's hard to believe that they both are 100% in physically or mentally. I mean, the revolution causing such chaos here. And, I mean, look what it did to two men, two friends. I mean, they were leading the force of our locker room, protecting us all here. And it's put them to a point where tensions have arose, and now we have this match. I mean, it's got everybody on edge.
Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis coming to blows earlier this week over something as small as trying to put the ring together and a board being dropped.
Right.
It just shows you the powder keg that OVW is right now, the emotions that are running so incredibly high.
Got that right. Oh.
Chop across the chest from Luke Kurtis. Oh, but Cal.
Oh, my
gosh. With a violent chop, both of these men. Not mincing words or mincing fists here tonight.
Ooh. No half measures here in this main event. The two OVW's absolute best. Oh, not even a one count there. And folks, let's go ahead and at least address that Luke Kurtis in there with a champion right now, with that Country Boy Brewing OVW Media champion. But guys, I think emotions are so high. I think paranoia is so high that that's secondary in this matchup.
Well, and I don't disagree, but as we saw earlier this evening, Tony Gunn challenging Cal Herro at Independence Rage. And Al Snow made it official. It's going to be for that OVW Media Country World Touring Media Championship.
Yep, Al Snow saying you'll get nothing for nothing.
Yes, something has to be on the line there, and the question is, can Cal get us the answers we need, or will the Revolution wind up with a championship?
Cal Herro trying to fight back into this, but Luke Kurtis had an answer for everything. These two know each other so well. You think back to their wars for that Rush Division Championship, another roll-up here. But then the differences in how they got into the sport, Josh. I mean, Cal Herro raised by wrestling, raised by the sport. No big cross body.
Oh.
Duke out there. Luke Kurtis, a little over a year came into this company, has rocketed to the top, a 6-time champion.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Crossbody, Luke Kurtis goes to the outside. Cal Herro gets hung up in the ropes. You saw the torque on the neck and the back of Herro there as Cal pulling himself back up, shaking the cobwebs out a little bit.
What is that smile about?
Well, Cal Herro, he's switching gears here.
That's a different face I see on Cal.
Well, we've seen the more aggressive side of Cal coming out as of late, but that's different. Hold on, Cal!
Oh! Cal tried to go for that suicide dive, but certified Luke Kurtis had it scouted. Just kicks him right in the face, and now dragging the limp body of Herro.
Whatever the hell Cal Herro had in mind there, Luke Kurtis just kicked it out of it.
You know, we heard Cal say it earlier, he is not the same young man, the same boy that Tony Gunn met 5 years ago.
Oh!
As certified Luke Kurtis comes over the top rope and proves he is not the same man that he was a year ago here in OVW. As we're seeing a battle of honestly, two guys that have held the honor of being OVW Rookie of the Year before.
So much intensity shown by both men tonight. Again, tensions so high. I mean, we saw what happened with the two of them this week. You said something, Brian, something so little. The ring can cause so much anger, and
Cal misses the first time, but got all of that. Taking out Luke Kurtis, and Cal feeling it now.
Cal up and over the top rope, wiping out certified Luke Kurtis on the floor.
Guys, here's the thing. These men in black haven't made their presence known in this matchup, but is turning Luke and Cal against each other. Two of OVW's shining knights against each other. Is that their victory here tonight?
I mean, I don't want to believe that, Brian, but...
Luke Kurtis trying to go for a suplex on the floor, not to cut you off there, Linda, but Cal Herro blocking at Kurtis now, hammering away, cinches that front face lock in yet again.
The referee being real lenient with the count here.
Cal gets out.
Oh, my.
Double down.
Both men. Same idea, both going for a clothesline. Wind up wiped out on the floor. Referee Daniel Spencer checking on both guys. You know, the referee, this is our main event of OVW Rise. He understands what's at stake here. Giving a little bit of leniency.
Again, so much intensity from these two. And Brian, the Revolution, all the havoc, all the chaos here, that's definitely got into the mindset of both Luke Kurtis and of Cal Herro. We're seeing it on display right in front of us.
You know, and Linda, you say the Revolution. Every time you say it, I have to turn. I have to look at that side door, wondering if they're coming in. And every time I look at that side door, I can't help but see the dent. I can't help but see the blood stain left from the skull of Doug Basham, the handprint of Crixus. And Doug has told us, leave it.
Hold on, Josh. We're at 8. We're at 8 seconds here.
Oh!
We're at 9. Cal, Luke in it. Wow. You don't get any closer without the bell ringing.
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I got caught up in what's been going on, just like our competitors in the ring keep getting caught up having to look over their shoulder. Both of these men almost lost this match by a count-out.
Josh, I mean, both these men, to your point, caught up in the emotion of what's been happening over the last several weeks leading to this matchup. I mean, you got to think, taking out their frustrations, their paranoia on each other here, and that's got to be exactly what those men in black want.
No doubt as certified Luke Kurtis starts to throw a punch, but Cal cuts him off the pass. Blocks Luke again.
I asked Luke earlier, he said, Brian, this is nature versus nurture. Cal, born into it. I was born certified.
Well, and that's the thing. You know, you've heard a lot of people claim that. You heard Carson Drake a few weeks ago claim that about Cal, but... little Ali shuffle there out of Kurtis, but bionic elbow, a little flip-flop and fly from Cal. And that's thing, certified Luke Kurtis, Brian, to your point, you're absolutely right. Luke Kurtis, he brought himself here. He had no one.
Oh my God.
That he could lean on. He had no one to vouch for him. And Kurtis has climbed the ranks here in OVW. He has made a name for himself, and that right there just proved it. Certified Luke Kurtis, a student of professional wrestling, and he's watched Cal. You have to think he knew. Cal likes to do that old Al Snow misdirect, and he had it scouted and just took his head off.
These two got so much history, you could do a small college course over it. Know each other so well. Look at Cal rolling up Luke.
His shoulder off the mat. Cal.
Oh my.
Got that jumping knee. A little bit of Tony Guncho in there.
Oh. You read my mind, Brian.
Certified Luke Kurtis manages to get out of a bad situation. Oh! Ripcord into a super kick right to those floating ribs of Cal Herro, and that's a good way to take the oxygen out of his body.
Well, hold on, he just took the knee out of the knee pad. Luke Kurtis looking for that certifier.
Cal likes to use that fanny pack knee. Luke Kurtis likes to use that certifier, and he's lining up. He is laser focused right now.
Tuning up the band there. You see him shaking, Linda.
Oh my gosh, will he?
Oh, nobody home for that certifier, but Cal with that chop to the chest. Kurtis with the wherewithal to put the brakes on.
Cal is also ready for that.
Oh, Cal sliding out of that Irish whip.
Oh! Luke didn't see that one coming, though, as Cal redirects. It takes the head off of certified Luke Kurtis.
So Cal plant those feet and explode forward and take out Kurtis. But Linda, is that a death blow or is that just buying some time?
I think a little bit of both, to be honest with you. Cal's starting to feel it now.
Cal getting cheered on by this crowd, wanting him to get back to his feet, cheering fanny pack. But does Cal have enough heart in that fanny pack to put away Luke Kurtis?
Cal Herro now gets Kurtis up onto his shoulders. That fireman's carry rolls through with a Death Valley driver. A Spicoli driver, if you will.
The old Death Valley driver from the king of the fanny packs. Now Cal Herro going to the top rope here.
Certified Luke Kurtis, though, cuts him off. Oh, just slaps the taste out of his mouth, and you see the sweat fly from that chop. Both these men leaving it all in the ring as Kurtis goes up. Kurtis goes for the American Runner, but Cal held on.
You got to imagine, it's the heat, the sweat, the intensity, and there it is.
Huge cross body.
Oh, 2 3/4 referee Daniel Spencer.
Cal Herro, after that cross body, shooting out like a freaking cannon, taking out Luke Kurtis. Kurtis somehow getting that shoulder up.
I thought that was it for sure. You know, Daniel Spencer came within an eyelash of hitting the canvas for that 3 count. But hang on, Cal trying to expose that knee for the fanny pack knee.
Cal put it away. Oh, Luke had it scouted.
Ducks under. Goes for a half and half, lifts him into a German.
Bridge that German, only got a 2 count there, but look at the limp bodies of these men. They have went pedal to the metal since they got in the ring.
And you gotta believe, not just physically drained, but emotionally drained. So much chaos, so much craziness just taking place, and the actions of the Men in Black, the revolution, just eating away at
And we mentioned at the beginning of this, Linda, like, can either of these men be coming in 100% with the distraction of those Men in Black?
Oh, Cal went for that.
Certifier!
Certifier out of nowhere!
Holy crap!
Here is your winner, Certified Luke Kurtis!
Out of nowhere, that certifier! Cal Herro, your OVW Media Champion just been dropped by Luke Kurtis.
Certified Luke Kurtis gets the victory here tonight, but take nothing away from Cal Herro. And to be honest, if it weren't for the revolution lurking in the wings here in OVW, and that weight sitting on the shoulders of Cal Herro, maybe he could have pulled it out tonight.
Hold on. We saw earlier Luke Kurtis extending his hand, and Cal Herro not taking it, but...
Cal refusing her. There we go.
There we go. That's what I want to see.
Cal Herro and Certified Luke Kurtis showing they're on the same page. The competition here in OVW. You know, it might get hot and heavy in that ring, but when it really breaks down to it, at the end of the day, it is OVW versus the Revolution.
Look at that sportsmanship right there. Luke Kurtis putting on that media championship onto Cal Herro. This is great to see, guys.
Those men in black might be on the OVW roster, but they are now on Team OVW's hit list. Cal Herro and Luke Kurtis back on the same page, and that's got to spell
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Cal Herro and certified Luke Kurtis.